Hey patrons, this is Scoots. I wanted to show you how to use the new Acast for Patreon link. It's just an easier way to subscribe to the patron feed in your tablet or your phone or your device. A couple things to know right up front. One, it does not work with the Patreon app. So never try, it just doesn't work with the Patreon app. So if you're trying to add the bonus content through the Patreon app, it only works on a browser. And it only works, as far as I know, with phones and devices and tablets, which are what podcast apps are on, versus so app-based system versus a computer. And that's just where podcast apps normally link. So you want to go to patreon.com/sleepwithme and make sure you're logged into Patreon on your phone or your tablet via a browser. And then you'll go to My Membership, not Posts, and not my membership, just like the old one. And then you'll go down to Your Benefits, and you'll see the private RSS link, and you'll click Connect to RSS Feed. It'll bring you to Acast for Patreon. And it'll say Acast wants to view your profile. That's to make sure you're a patron. You'll click Allow. It says Acast for Patreon. You can trust that it's Acast for Patreon. And it'll check that you're a patron. If you're not logged in or your membership is lapsed, it'll ask you to log in. If you're on a computer, this just won't work. And I haven't been able to get it to work through the patron app. And then that's it. You'll click subscribe. So click subscribe. I highly suggest subscribing in Pocket Casts or Overcast or Radio Public, because those allow search within the patron feed. But if you already use Apple Podcasts, you could do that. Just click Apple Podcasts, click subscribe, and that's it. You're subscribed. Or you could do it in another app. Let's see, how do we go back? We go back like that. You could do it in Pocket Casts. You click Pocket Casts, loading. It'll take a little while. And Pocket Casts is I think it's my internet connection, but it's also the size of the feed. So it's parsing the feed. It could take a minute. Sometimes it takes 2 tries on Pocket Casts. Do 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 da 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 dee do 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 do, and then you click subscribe, and you're subscribed. And you could do that in Downcast, Overcast, or Radio Public. I wouldn't click Acast. Acast is more of a provider. You could use the Acast app. I've never used it before. Or if you have another app, you just click the copied RSS feed to your clipboard, and then you paste it right into that app, just like everything else. You don't log in on Overcast, Acast. You don't need to do anything else. It's very straightforward. And again, if you ever get stuck, just use our resource page, sleepwithmepodcast.com/Patreon FAQ, to contact our support team, who's always willing to help. But this is just a very straightforward way to get it set up, again, on a phone or a tablet or a device and through a browser. And you can always just use the link. I can't do that here. But yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, the link you copied. Let's just see what happens. Paste, go. It brings me to this Acast page. All right, thanks, everybody. And